Welcome everybody to FuturePack. This is a mod that I've recently reviewed, did a bit of an introduction to, and I enjoy it. So I wanted to play it through. So I've built a little bit of a pack. The only tech mod in this pack is FuturePack. The other mods in the pack that I've added are just there to help me along. Things like Whaler, Journey Map, Tree Chopper, Vein Miner, and things like that. I have included storage drawers because although FuturePack has wardrobes, I'm not 100% sure how they work yet with automation and things like that. So I've got storage drawers in, but other than that, I'm just running FuturePack, and we're gonna see if I can get to a different dimension, because as we can see here, once we find these one of these shafts and grab the e-scanner out of it, we can start scanning blocks, gaining knowledge, work our way up to technology, run through the various tech trees, build ourselves a spaceship, and travel to another dimension. So this is the plan. So I've made a bit of a start in the game. I've only just done the basics, got some wood, made a bed, and some basic tools. And the next thing we need to do, if we have a look on Journey Map, is go here. This is one of these shafts, if you can see that. So I'm going to have a look down there and see if we can get ourselves an e-scanner. That's this bit here, this one. So that is over in this direction, so let's go have a look. Like I say, I did the introduction to this mod, and it seems to be really interesting. Can I jump that? Oh, well. Wow, really, Dave? Oh dear. Yeah, it seems to be really interesting, and I've played it a bit. I'd just like to take it a bit further, and I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to record it as I'm playing, and then if anybody is maybe struggling with parts of the pack, the mod, sorry, with FuturePack, I can maybe have a look at it on the videos and see what I can do to help. Not that I'm an expert in this mod, but you know, let's have a look. Right, the e-scanner, here we go. So this is what I want. And I'll take the rest of the stuff in a moment. Let's just do this, click in mid-air, that gets it all started. So, what we need to do is find these aspects. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this at the minute, because I have done an introductory tutorial on this pack, so on this mod. But so anyway, I'm going to get this started quickly. I'm just going to click and scan this stone, and that sort of gets the pack started. So that's open now. You can read that. So our first task is to find the 12 aspects in the story tab. That's fine. We knew that already. So we've got to find these. Once I get these unlocked, and I can start with our technology. But in the meantime, I'm going to do a bit of organisation. I don't want that in there. Let me just put away everything that I don't need right now, which is most of them. Don't need that, don't need that. Need the bed, don't need that. Right. And I'm going to store all the stuff that I want in one of these wardrobes. I'm going to take this wardrobe, and as you can see, there's a block breaker here. That was why there was a pressure plate there. If I'd have stood on that pressure plate, it would have destroyed these wardrobes. Hence the fact I broke it. So pop them in there. I'm going to store the toasted chips in this smaller wardrobe. And I need to set up my inventory tweaks, but we'll cope with that for now. Pop that one in there. That, and that. Oh, more. And I'll have this as a junk chest for now. Okay, right. I'd consider that and that junk as well. Yeah. Good. So, I think... What time are we on? We'll put the bed down as well. And I need a crafting bench. And I think I'll snag ourselves an iron pickaxe. Okay, and let's have a look. What I can also scan is these wardrobes. That will open up logistics for us. We've got metallurgy and geology opened up as well. So what I'm going to need to do is either find some coal or get some charcoal to start with. I'm also going to need some food, so furnace will be necessary. Let's just pop that there, and we'll waste a bit of wood for now. There's plenty of it outside. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's have a quick look up here. Seems like there's a cave up here. Bit of lava, bit of redstone. Now, don't want to die in the first few minutes, but what I need to do is scan that redstone. That opens up power connection, and if I scan the lava, that opens up thermodynamics. Excellent. So, I'm getting there quite quickly. Still a fair few to open. We're going to need some mobs, which will be fun, but there we go. Right, so, got ourselves a start with torches. I need some food. Get that cooking. Grab some wood, some sticks, and let's have a look down here. Now, actually, since I've been down here, I haven't checked the map because what would be very nice, that's a bit scary, not going down there. Let's have a look. Now, FuturePack actually have like underground bases, and they're massive. And if you can find one, it's ideal, especially early game to start with, because they're full of resources and it's extremely handy. Let's grab my iron pick and vein mine this. Never mind straight up. First rule of Minecraft. And never mind straight down. Do I need gravel? I don't think I do. I've got some anyway. Maybe just thinking about tinkers, which is not in here. Okay, I'm probably going to miss all the other mods, but I'm quite excited to see how I can progress with FuturePack. It seems really good. It's got a lot in it. I'll tell you what, I'll show you. Well, that's cooked anyway, but let's have a look at FuturePack. So, I mean, as you can see, it's 3 pages of blocks and items, and there is a lot of stuff in this pack, in this mod. I'm going to have to stop calling it a pack. They called it FuturePack. It's confusing me. So yeah, there's lots of stuff in here. There's computers, research modules. We'll get into them very quickly. We'll need to get ourselves a tech table, a scanner, and a researcher pretty soon. As soon as we've done our research, then we can get these blueprints, and that will open up lots more tech for us. I'm hoping that I can get some automation going, but that'll be a little bit further down the line. But yeah, so going to do the usual Minecraft start. so it's not going to be extremely interesting in the first episode. That sounded quite loud. Oh, is it night time? Yeah, good. But yeah, what I'd really like to find is one of those underground bases. And they can be a bit of a pain to find and source. So we'll see if there's any more shafts around on the map, and we'll maybe go for a bit of a wander, bit of an exploration, and see what's what. I think it's got a lot of potential to be a really cool mod, and the blocks look really good. They really do. Very spacey. So we've got that. Oh, hang on. Where was that? Oh, there's one there, I think. And I spotted, and there's one there. So I'm going to have a look at that, and then I'm going to come across and have a look at that one as well. And we'll go down these shafts, and we'll pick up what goodies we got down there. Oh, there's one up there I've just noticed as well. So I'm going to investigate all these. But what I'm looking for is one of those underground bases, because they're really nice to find. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab our stuff and go exploring and see if we can get ourselves set up somewhere. What I want to do ultimately is build a bit of a base, like in the form of a spaceship maybe, or a space station. I haven't quite decided, because whatever I build I can then teleport to new dimensions. So yeah, it's going to be, I think of a space station or spaceship, and then make it, oops, make it look like we're going to be travelling to the next dimension. There's 2 dimensions in the game currently, so we're going to have a look at that. We're going to have to grab some crystals as well. We're going to need them as a bit of a power source, but that'll come later. The initial start of the game is getting our research completed, and this sheet might help me. Let's have a look. I'm thinking, did you give me anything? Hello? Yes, stock breeding and biology. Excellent. So that's opened up another couple. So we've got a few more things to get, but we can grab that. That won't be a problem. Let's have a look on our map again. Where do I need to be heading? Back through this forest, basically on this axis roughly. No, this way? Does that go right? Yeah, that's right. So yeah, not a lot going on yet on this episode, because obviously I have just started, but might cut this and come back when I am here, because this is boring for you probably watching this at the moment. So I'll see you in a moment. Right, here we are. We're at the next one on the map. We've come from that one and then come over to here. So we're going to have a look down here, and we'll collect all the goodies that are in the wardrobes, and we'll check the map again, the cave systems, for... Oh, no pressure plate on this one. No, there's no, not what I'm looking for here. We will need these sections. These are where all the crystals are, in these sort of cavernous areas, these bubbles. Actually, that looks a little bit, I'll have a look at that later. But yeah, for now I'm just going to collect the resources out of these. I'm going to just keep with the 2 wardrobes. So we'll take everything out of here. And I'll have to get mouse tweaks sorted out. Put the junk in there. Put the better stuff in there. Not the X, that one. Yeah, and that. That. And that. Okay, so I want that in, that in, that in, that in, and that in. Oh, and that one as well. And we'll keep a spare e-scanner. Probably helpful. Oops, what am I doing? Yeah. So that's all of that. These are all empty now. I'm only going to take the larger wardrobes. Leave the smaller ones. Pop them in there. Right. Okay. And move on. Let's head to the next one. If I can't find one of these underground bases in the next one, I think we'll just we'll just settle somewhere, get some resources set up, get ourselves established, and then we can always go off exploring. Right, there's one up there, and there's one there. I think I'm going to have a look at this one in the forest here. It looks closer over in this direction. And perhaps, what are they? Horses. Need to find, I think I need to find a zombie for morphology, and I need a creeper for, what do I need the creeper for? Chemistry. Chemistry, I believe. Not sure what else does chemistry. Did I get the achievement for a nurse? No, I didn't. There we go. Nurse for the world. So, yeah. Oh, it's over here. So I need to find a few mobs. Of course, when you want them, they're never around. But that's fine. Right, let's have a look down this one. Oh, that's not... This one hasn't spawned properly, but that's fine. I can tell that because it's not green at the bottom there. So, it might be spawned half... Oh. Aha! Yes. This, I think, is what I'm looking for. Oh, yes it is. Oh, perfect. Now, let's have a look. Go on journey map, look at this. Oh yes, we're sorted, we're here. Perfect. So if you haven't played this before, you'll be surprised what goodies we can find in here. We just set a waypoint, and we'll call that entrance. I'll set it yellow so it's quite visible. Excellent. So we have wardrobes. First one's empty. Core fragments. Diamonds. Gold. We're not going to collect any of this stuff yet. I'll come back for it. Oh, a bit disappointing. Golden apple. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff to find around here. There's also potentially lots of mobs, because there are dark patches. These are wardrobes as well, so these have got lots of stuff in, lots of goodies. I should explain, this earth is a food source, so I can eat that. So that's good. Gonna need all this stuff. We've got a tech table here, don't even have to build one. I can't do anything with that yet, as it says, don't know how to use this object. That's because we've not researched it yet. I haven't finished researching everything that I need. So we've got 1, 2 on the 3rd floor. We've got 5. Right, nice. Now usually it's the bottom floor that's helpful in this in these maps. Well, spun that around a little bit quick, sorry about that. But possibly not this one. Ah yes, here we go. So this is a great area to find. So this has 2 scanners, so we don't even have to build the scanners. Oops, excuse me. And more wardrobes. It's a nice little setup area. It's got everything you kind of need, and we will need these research modules as well soon. We've got a nice crystal chunk spawned in the middle of our base there. On a skeleton. It's just come to annoy me. Getting damaged on the crystals, so that's fine. Yeah, so that's really good. So I'm pleased about finding this. I will show you around the place. I mean, there's not a huge amount to see. It's all very similar. But what we also have, if I can find it, is oh, here, through this way. We have this area. This is like a engine room almost. So this has the generators and external coolers in. Again, we can't do anything with them as yet because we haven't researched them. An interesting note, the 2 blocks in between these there are iron blocks. So if you need any spare iron, that's quite handy. But, you know, the wardrobes tend to supply us a decent amount of iron and other goodies. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm pleased with this. Oh, I'm going to get loads of stuff in here. Excellent. Right, so let me get settled, and we will see what's what. In fact, what I might do is for this basic introductory episode, I might leave that here. We've had a look at these shafts. We've got a lot to open up, but we've got our e-scanner. That's pork chop. We've got our e-scanner, and we have some aspects unlocked. Need a few more, but that's no problem. We'll get them. And then we can start on the other technology. There is a lot of technology in this pack. There is a lot to do. And at these tabs, just because there is gaps here and there, like here, this will fill up. There is other stuff that will go into here. But yeah, there's a lot to do. A lot to do on this pack. This is the one we need to be aiming for, space travel. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll leave it there. I'm going to get this organised a little bit, put our wardrobes down, see what bits and bobs we've got in these other wardrobes, and we'll set up a little bit of a base here temporarily, because I'm not planning on staying down here. I think it'd be nice to build a bit of a space station / spaceship on the surface, and we can teleport that to the new dimensions. So yeah, bit of an introduction. I will see you next episode, and I will have a little bit more organised and a little bit more set up. Catch you later, guys.